guys, welcome back to MojoGrip. Mike here. Today's video, I'm holding the handheld, my phone basically. This is more of an impromptu video. We've been working. Well, I've been here since the beginning of the week. We're heading to the weekend now, and we've been working to get this plane ready. As you can see, I'm actually sitting in the airplane. The upholstery, the side panels, we're fitting that in right now, and just sitting in this thing, guys, it's so freaking surreal. I can't believe I'm sitting in my plane right now. But I wanted to actually talk to you guys about the N number. So I'm gonna switch the camera around to show you my N number. I've registered one. So the process generally is when you're building an experimental, you can choose your N number for your plane, which is cool, but you have to choose obviously something that's available. And what you do is you reserve the N number first before while you're building, and then once you're done, you can then officially register it. So I got mine. I'll turn the camera around right now. So that is the N number for the Mojo Sling. And also it says in here, shout out to Steve for helping me put that in there. But that's the N number, 661 Mike Golf. If you followed me from the early days, and let me back up so you guys can also see the panel. If you followed me from the early days, you know that I trained in a similar airplane with this. Actually, it was I trained a Diamond DA-40. And the DA-40 is a great plane. It's certified. The TSI is a little bit more better performance in my opinion, but it was a great plane. But what was significant about the DA-40 that I flew was this number here, 661 Delta Sierra. And it was the plane, I started flying this plane either, I think, a third into my training, and I flew it into check ride basically. So believe it or not, right now most of my hours are in this DA-40 661 Delta Sierra. It's still like every time, even like this week I've been up flying, and it's weird because whenever I'm talking to the radio, the number 661 Delta Sierra always comes to my mind because I've said it so many times whenever I'm in the cockpit. So that's the significance of this. So when it came time to actually pick my my N number, the 661 Delta Sierra was part of it. And obviously Mike Golf is just MojoGrip. That's the abbreviation for MojoGrip. So that's what makes up the N number for the plane. I've had so many good memories with 661 Delta Sierra, and it was the plane really that gave me my pilot license, or that got me my pilot license. So I have a bond with that plane. So that's why I'm keeping the number 661. And then obviously my Golf is basically transitioning into a new journey with MojoGrip, and that's how the tail number came about, guys. I thought about doing something fancy, but I just thought, let me do something that actually means or has a significant meaning for me. So hence November 661 Mike Golf. So in the coming weeks, when you hear 661 Mike Golf on the radio, know it's the Mojo Sling flying by you. But guys, it's been a trip. It's been a trip. Right now, I can give you a short tour. Let me see if I can turn around here. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna give you just a nice tour of everything that's been done so far in the interior. With the middle panel here, you see it's all the structures are in place. We just have to wire things up and then fix this together accordingly. But this is already good to go. These are your hand brakes, and throttle and brake also, and some cables and wires still need to be put up. What we did yesterday, which I'll show you guys the video if I haven't uploaded it yet, basically we put this panel in, and a lot of it was just plug and play, guys. Again, big thank you to Midwest Panel for just doing an awesome job with this panel. And they came out, they did all the wiring, the complex stuff. So when I came back, all I had to do was just plug in and play. And John was great in helping me and guiding me through all of that yesterday. So we were able to put all of this in. See from here, we got the push to start, electric switches here, backup stuff, and this is for IFR, GTN 650, autopilot here. Oops, my bad. Autopilot. This is our heat. Heat will go here. This is the knob for the fan. Flap switch. I have to get used to this, guys. I will not lie, because I'm used to something like this and it would tell you how many degree of flaps, but in using this you have to look in your screen every time you use. But you can also time it in your head, because one tap is 10 degrees or 15 or 20 or 30 degree flaps. So I think it's actually 10, 20 and 30 but I'll confirm that. But that's the switch I have right now. The go around button, I did a brief video just covering this. It's a great feature to have. It's not necessary, but you know, we put one in here, which is good. We've put the prop controller here. This is one of the things, honestly, that sets this airplane apart, because this controls our constant speed prop. You know, rather than have some lever that I'm pushing and pulling, I just make a switch. So depending on what phase of flight that I'm in, this does such a wonderful job. And then you come to the right side, all of my circuit breakers here. You see Intelli key, which I will show you, or if I showed you in that video from the panel. So, and I went with this again because I like the control of being able to find out or diagnose a problem, or if I need to pull a switch out. So that's why circuit breakers. But you look in the interior, guys, so everything is not permanently in. This is more of a mock-up, but you see, let me raise the camera up. So I had to step out to get you a proper tour of everything in here. So as I was saying, the panel, which we basically just plugged and play for the most part. It's a beautiful panel from Garmin, and Midwest panel help us with the laser cutting and with the wire harnesses, and it came out great. And what I did today is just put together a mock-up so you guys can see what the actual interior will look like. Starting from here, again, don't mind all the stuff still unscrewed and undone, but this is the center console. You're gonna have a glove compartment here. It's not gonna be much space, but you could drop a few things in there if you want. This seats, so these are custom, guys, and I just sat in it. As you saw, they're actually very comfortable. Now, when you build a sling or just any experimental airplane, you obviously have options to do whatever customization you want. I didn't do anything too fancy. These are the general design for sling seats, but the stitching and the look of it was custom, and I was happy that they were able to, you know, accommodate my request on designing something different. So I'm really happy with the way it came out. And these were not done in the States. These seats came straight from the factory in South Africa, and I'm very happy with them. And then if you look in the back, same thing. You know, the same stitch pattern continues to the back there. Very nice. Now, I remember when I first showed these seats, some of you complain about, or you see, some people made mention of the middle orange stitch here and said, oh, that might be uncomfortable, but actually it's not. You don't even feel it. I just sat in this and it's perfectly comfortable. So that's nice. And if you look on the side panel, again, actually you look all around this interior, you notice it's all dark. Now generally it really depends on your taste, but let me show you something. Whenever you first get your sling kit, or maybe just any build, it doesn't have to be sling. So slings have this light gray or bluish color, and sometimes you have builders just leave it as is, or they put, you know, different, they cover it up with leather or something. But I wanted the clean look, and that's why I decided to just paint it black. So this interior base, this is all paint. This is not any leather or anything. We just painted it black. And same thing for the panels. When the side panel also came, they were in that light gray color, so we put vinyl paint on it. And this is the mock-up of it, and you see it right there. You've got pockets at the bottom, and then up here also there will be some pockets to put your pen, phone, whatever. And speaking of phone, you have 4 USB chargers on this panel, 2 on each end. And so if I need to charge a device, which likely would just be my phone or even maybe a camera, GoPro, whatever, I've got the space for it, which is pretty nice. So, and I showed you guys the Intel key fob. So that light has been put in back there, and that will automatically come on when you get closer to the airplane with the key fob. And then these holes also will have LED lighting. And the cool thing is you'll be able to control the volume. Now, volume is not the right word, but basically the illumination of the lights. You'll be able to dim the lights if you need to. You see right there where it says cabin light. So all of these neat controls have been installed in the plane, and we're almost done. I promise we are almost done. It's surreal to me, obviously, to just sit in it for the first time with the seats and everything. I've pictured it. I've made graphical image in my head, and to see it in front of me is just it's amazing. And in just a few weeks I'll be up in this thing, flying it around. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting everybody, man. Everyone who has shared, watched my videos. Y'all are part of the reason why this is possible for me, and I thank you so much. And everyone who is supported through the GoFundMe, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you all for your support. So this is the tour and also the story behind my name tag, 661 My Golf. I'm very happy with how everything has come out and turned out. And just stay tuned. I promise to update you guys on the finished product. Just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe with notification bell on. Great way to keep supporting the channel is to become an MVP member at mojogrip.net/MVP, and you can sign up there. Guys, I will catch you on the next video. Today's video is brought to you by CoFlight. CoFlight is perhaps the most important tool that you need for your aircraft maintenance. Think of it as a one-stop shop to schedule your maintenance, coordinate with your AP mechanic, and keep proper records of everything. CoFlight also has some cool features like keeping digital records of your logbook and a built-in scheduler for multiple partners who may share the same aircraft. The best part about CoFlight is that everything is done by the tip of your fingers. You can get started using CoFlight today absolutely free. When you use the coupon code MojoGrip, you can get started today for 30 days absolutely free. Check out coflight.com or use the link in the description below.